right, I just saw Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's better than it needed to be. What did you think about Sonic the Hedgehog, Amber?
It was amazing. I could cry. I was so happy with it.
This is probably one of the most moving films you've ever seen in your life.
I was, I was honestly almost in tears.
Yeah, well, Amber's a sucker for feel-good animated films with CG characters that have dogs in the movie also, and childlike humor. One of your favorite movies is Detective Pikachu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this movie's sort of like Detective Pikachu. I would say it's like in the middle of a Detective Pikachu and Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's like a fine line between two of those movies. It's not as childish or as babyish as Alvin and the Chipmunks or as obnoxious, but it doesn't have as much adult humor as maybe something like Detective Pikachu.
Well,
there's a little bit of adult humor.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik, and he's sort of a zany, maniacal, evil genius who's self-obsessed and thinks he's better than everyone, and well, that's because he is. I mean, he's the smartest guy in the room, and I like Jim Carrey in this film, and it's nice to see Jim Carrey again, even though he's sort of doing the typical Jim Carrey thing.
But he's iconic. You need him in this movie. I think that's a perfect cast.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think he adds something to it. I mean, he's sort of like a live-action cartoon character in this movie. And
I think you kind of get, oh shoot, what is it? The cable guy. I think there's like nods of that in there.
Alrighty then.
And his just like, this thing that he does, like all those cable guy movements.
Zany.
Yeah.
My mother never breastfed me, but maybe that's the problem. It's the typical Jim Carrey. I liked it. It's okay. I mean, I can't imagine who else they could have cast in the role of Dr. Robotnik, so it's fine. Some people were complaining that Jim Carrey wasn't funny in this movie, and I would say, like, I would say he was actually funny. He had like some deep, seedy, kind of like a little bit adult undertone humor every once in a while, which I wasn't expecting. So let's get this out of the way. The redesign of Sonic. Now, originally when they were releasing marketing materials in the first trailer, Sonic looked like nightmare fuel. He looked like a sleep paralysis demon, and they redesigned him because everyone on the internet bitched and complained. But hey, it worked, and we got a better looking Sonic that actually looked like Sonic the Hedgehog, not a creature of the night. Did you know anything about that?
Yeah, I did. But I mean, I don't know. I just know that it didn't look good and they redid it.
Yeah.
And that's the extent of that I can elaborate on.
That's your expertise on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was better. I'm glad they did it, and it was for the best. And you know, the other thing about this film is it's making a lot of money right now at the box office. I mean, for two reasons. I think all the controversy about the original design helped kind of get the name recognition out for this movie, and also we're in the dead of February. There's nothing else out right now except for Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, and let's be honest, you don't need to go see that. By the way, go watch my movie review of that over on the Flick channel right now. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog, Amber? Give me some deep thoughts.
I honestly, God, I have so many.
You loved it.
I have so many thoughts on it.
I'm gonna switch hands.
It is just the perfect, warm, but like, it just hits all of my warm fuzzies. Like, in my heart, it's exactly what I wanted and needed.
Yeah, God, what are you?
I love
it. Yeah, your favorite movie of the year.
It really was. It was just, I mean, it was really funny. It was exciting. It was just like, it hit you in the feels. And he was so sweet. It was just so great.
It was a feel-good movie. It's honestly better than I expected it to be.
There's so many times where I looked over at John and I was like, ha, you get that? So good.
Yeah, CG creatures with big eyes. I got it. Yeah, it was fine. I thought it was like growing up playing did you ever play the game
Sonic
on
Battle
Sega?
Adventure 2. No, was that on GameCube?
Sega.
Sonic Battle Adventure 2. I beat it. That was the best.
Wow. Yeah, I grew up as a Super Nintendo kid. My friend has Sega, and I remember always going over there and playing Sonic the Hedgehog. But something about that game was really, like, Sonic was a really hard game. I could only get halfway through it. And then I somehow could just never make it anyway.
Amateur.
Yeah, I thought this movie at times, it had a lot of references to the games every once in a while, but I thought there were some missed opportunities along the way. Like, I thought, for example, like the movie starts out in Sonic's homeworld, which, by the way, Sonic is basically a blue alien that crash lands on Earth, or teleports to Earth, and it started out for like 5 seconds on his home planet, but I wanted a little bit more of that. And also throughout the film, some of the action scenes, I thought there was one scene towards the end of the movie where I thought maybe they could have done like a side-scrolling action shot. That would have been really neat. Let's go this way. I don't like people. The other thing is, there's one action scene in this movie, and you can tell the writers of this movie were fans of X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yes, nod to that. Also,
what, no. You're skimming over it. Not a nod. It's an exact duplicate.
No, it is. It really is. And I thought that in my head before you even mentioned it.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Yeah. So they definitely like duplicated the scene where Quicksilver basically stops time, and there's a fight scene where he puts everyone's fist in front of them and things like that. And they do something like that in a bar scene in this movie, which was fine. It's, if you have a character that can go really fast, it's like, why not do that? You're so easy to please.
That was like, I just didn't see it.
This is like me after I watched like Avengers Infinity War, and this is like your version of that. So anyway, I actually wanted a little more of the music from the games in this movie.
Yeah.
Because Sonic has really good like theme music in the games, and I thought they could have used a little bit of that. I hope in the next movie though, they leave Earth. I'm just so tired of seeing like characters from other universes, and they have to make the movie set in Earth settings. It's just like, San Francisco, I don't need a movie to be made there. So I hope they go to like Sonic's homeland in the next movie or something along those lines. Also, there's a reference to the movie Speed starring Keanu Reeves, and I liked that a lot. So yeah, if you've seen Sonic the Hedgehog, let me know what you think about the movie down below. And also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you watch my newest live stream. By the way, I do live streams now on Tuesdays. For now, that's the day I'm going to do it, so definitely go check that out. It's like 2.5 hours long, but thank you for everyone who joined. We cover a lot of things. I talk about the new bat suit and some other weird things along the way, but as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. That way, we can see you next time.